Everyone knows me for being an elite guard and an even better lockdown. But a few weeks ago, I made a center build and I've been dominating the stage with it. This build gets every single rebound. It's absolutely insane on defense, getting steals and blocks left and right. And of course, it goes crazy with its shooting, greening every single shot. I might have just made the best summer center build in NBA 2K24. Subscribe if you guys are new. I put in the work creating this build so that you don't have to. Join the solo squad today. Click that red subscribe button. With a quick word from today's sponsor, and right after that, we're jumping straight into the My Player Builder. The sponsor of today's video is Underdog Fantasy. If you guys don't know how it works, it's really simple. First, you pick a sport, then you pick your players, then you pick whether they go higher or lower on their numbers for that day. And the more picks you get right, the more money you make. And I'm using the Caitlin Clark half a point special. All she has to do is score 1 point. You can get this by using code SOLO when you sign up. And you guys can see I made 8 different picks across all different sports you can mix and match, and if all 8 are correct, $30 turns to over $9,000. The thing about this is I'm using the flex feature, so if 7 are correct, I still get $465, and if 6 are correct, I still win $150. And like I said, if you use code SOLO when you sign up, you get this Caitlin Clark half a point special, or if you're signing up down the line, you might get one for a different sport. It's free money. Take advantage, and also you get up to $250 in bonus credit. Remember, you have to use code SOLO and be sure to play responsibly. What's up, guys? It's Solo back with a video. Now today I'm gonna be showing you guys the best center build that I created, and you guys can see I have a ton of 99 overalls. I'm pretty experienced when it comes to this build stuff. I just had to delete a 99 overall in order to do this so I can show you guys how to make the build. So when you guys go in here, if you have rebirth, of course you're gonna want to click yes on that. We're gonna want to create our own build. Handedness is personal preference. I go with righty, and jersey number is also personal preference, except if you want to pick 69. That's not allowed, apparently. That's illegal. This build, just so you guys know, can be used on pretty much any court that you guys want, preferably the 3s court. It goes crazy. Also the 2s court, or if you want to play rec with it, even pro-am. I would prefer this build at the 4, just because in pro-am centers are usually like 7'1" or 7 foot. That's not what this build's gonna be. This build's gonna be a little bit shorter, so I will be going with power forward for the position, although you guys can go with center if it really bugs you, because I know people always comment, but Solo, I thought it was a center build. It doesn't matter. Center, power forward. This is the best big man build in the game that can do it all. So for the height, we're gonna be going with 6'8", and if you guys are new to 2K, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've been playing this game all year. I've been playing 2K competitively for years on years now. I know this might seem a little bit short to you guys as a big man, but trust me, you don't need to be any taller than this. This is going to allow you to be very fast and switch on pretty much anybody on defense. And with the strength that this build has and just the defense in general, you'll be able to guard anybody, even if they're 7'3". So trust me, 6'8", that's what all the best big men are doing this year, but you guys probably already know that. For the weight, I'm going with 242, and for the wingspan, normally I would go max, because as a big man or even just a lockdown defensive build in general, I like to max out the wingspan, but I'm going to bring this down to 7'4" so that we can get an 87 mid-range. You guys can see that on the right, because that'll allow us to get Tracy McGrady base, which is the best base for jump shots in the game for centers, or just any build that is above 6'5" and under 6'10". So we're gonna go 7'4" in the wingspan in order to be able to shoot lights out. Now we got the upgrades, we got the attribute screen. Before I jump into this, if you guys haven't, again, I'm just gonna remind you, please subscribe. I put in the work. I talked to some of the best 2K players in the world. I watched a lot of videos. I did a ton of research to create the best build, get the best badges, the best attributes, all of that. I don't think you're gonna find a better center build, a better big build than this one on all of YouTube. So lock in, click the subscribe button, and turn on noties. Now let's start off by upgrading our shooting. Let's go ahead and max out our 3-point, which is only going to go to an 80, and you guys can see all the badges that we get over here. It's a bunch of bronze badges and also a bunch of silver badges, but if we max out our mid-range, which will not only give us T-Mac base, but also we're getting gold catch and shoot, gold. You guys can see all the badges got a lot better, and that's what upgrading your mid-range does. Like earlier in the year, I feel like a lot of people would max out their 3 and just keep their midi at whatever it is. You're missing out on a ton of badges, and also with your mid-range being high, like I said, you get a ton of more jump shot bases. So this is clutch. Trust me, go 87 midi, 80 on the 3, although some people do bring this down and go 78, because you guys can see none of the badges really change. So you can go 78 or maybe even 77. I don't know. I know a lot of centers that do 78. I like to go 80 just to get the extra 3-pointer. It'll help you out a little bit more when you're shooting. Now let's move on to our defense, specifically our defensive rebound. We're going to put a defensive rebound all the way up to a 93. Now at 92, that's where you get gold rebound chaser. By the way, if you want Hall of Fame, you need a 99 defensive or 99 offensive rebound. A lot of players that go 6'8". In fact, you can't even get it on this build, right? I have it maxed out at 93. A lot of people, in order to get 99 rebound, have to go like 7 feet tall or 7-1. That's for those builds. This one, you're going to be just fine at 93. Trust me, I snag crazy rebounds. You could even go 92 if you want to spend the attributes elsewhere, but I couldn't find anywhere else to put it, so I just got 93 defensive rebound. Now for our offensive, we're going to go with an 85. It's not going to give us any badges because that is all through our defensive rebound just being that much higher than our offensive, but with an 85 offensive, we're going to get a ton of offensive boards as well. Let's move on to our block. We're going to put this up to an 87, which is going to give us a ton of badges. But first, let me upgrade my interior, which is going to go to a 77. And then you guys can see, actually chase down, we still need block and vertical. So let's upgrade our our speed up to a maxed out 80. And then our vertical, while we're at it, is going to go up to an 85. This is not only going to give us badges, but also better rebounding animation. So now we have gold chase down artist, silver anchor, and gold pogo. We're going to be blocking everything. Trust me, you don't need much more than this. It would be nice to possibly get, you know, like a 92 block to get that gold anchor, but with the way that I made this build, it's just really hard to. Now for our steel, you guys know steel is very, very important this year. It might be the most important attribute in the game. We're gonna go 91 steel, which is just something that I feel like every build kind of needs. 91 steel is crazy. You get gold glove at a 91 steel. You guys can see that upgrading right there on the right when I get to 91. Gold interceptor is going to be crazy. If you can get to 95 steel, that would be crucial, but we can only go with 94 with the way that our build is set up. So I was unable to get Hall of Fame interceptor, although gold is just fine. You saw me getting crazy lanes on the intro. We also have gold right stick ripper if you do get steals with your right stick. Moving on, we're not just going to be a paint presence, we're going to be a perimeter presence as well. I'm looking at my perimeter all the way to an 87, which gives us gold challenger, which is a great badge. It's one of the best defensive badges this year because this helps you get contests. It helps you get better contests on the perimeter. And so we're not only going to be a threat in the paint, like I said, but we can switch on to guards with our speed. We're going to be able to keep up. And especially for someone like me, maybe not y'all, depends on your stick skill. You know what I'm saying? But I can keep up with a lot of the best guards in the game when I'm switched on to them with this build. Let's do our physicals real quick. We're going to put our acceleration up to a 70, which gives us bronze fast feet and also silver spot finder. Our strength is crucial. This is crucial for all defensive builds, all center builds, all that. We're going to go to a 90, which gives us Hall of Fame box out beast. That's crucial. And also gold immovable enforcer. On my lockdown, I have a 95 strength. That's crucial, but that's a little OD for a center build. If you can get it, yeah, that's cool, that's good, but it's very expensive to upgrade strength. So we're gonna get gold immovable enforcer, gold brick wall, and then we're of course gonna max out our stamina, which is very cheap to do. We're gonna put it at a 98, which we're gonna get gold workhorse, and you guys can see silver 94 feet. Now this is where it gets a little interesting because I'm gonna put you onto some game if you guys did not know. Matter of fact, let's start with the pass accuracy. This is not really where the game is coming into play, but still, if you go to a 75 pass accuracy, I like to pass, you know, even though I'm a center, you know, you're not gonna be the point guard throwing dots all over the court, but as a center, you have to throw breaks a lot. You know, you get the defensive rebound, your guards are running out of the break, you got to throw it down the court. 75 pass accuracy gives you that silver break starter. It also gives you silver special delivery, but break starter is the main badge that you want. And with a 75 pass accuracy, this is going to make it so that your teammates don't get bad catches. If you go with like a 70 or like 60 something, they're gonna get bad catches off your passes. With a 75 or even a 77, that's the perfect number, so where they get good catches pretty much every single time you pass it to them. We're gonna keep this 40 speed of ball, and the glitch, it's not a glitch, but it's a secret that a lot of people don't know about, is with the speed of ball, because on normal centers, on normal power forwards, you're not thinking to upgrade speed of ball. You're not really gonna be dribbling, but if you go up to a 40 speed of ball, very cheap. You guys can see on the top of the screen, we're a 96 out of 99. This is taking no attributes. It's just a no-brainer thing to do. Like, it's free. You get normal dribble style if you get a 40 speed of ball. So make sure when you go to your animations, if you're making this build, put on normal dribble style, because your left right is going to be way better than if you don't have that. Most people are just gonna have a 30 speed of ball, but if you put this up to a 40, you're getting normal dribble style. So like, if you want to move a little bit, if you want to fade left right, fade the midi, because we have an 87 midi, you can do that. Or if you just want to dribble at all, trust me, it helps. It helps. Get it. It's a no-brainer. Now we have our finishing, and if you guys are new to 2K24 or you just haven't been paying attention to like what's, you know, the best people are upgrading and just all that, driving dunk, it goes crazy. But for bigs and for certain builds like lockdowns, standing dunk is the attribute that you want to upgrade. Standing dunk animations go crazy this year, and we're going to go to an 83 standing dunk, which gives us silver fast twitch. We also get silver rise up at an 81. So we're gonna get an 83, and trust me, I'm gonna show you guys the best animations because you guys can copy all this down, but if you're not putting on the best jump shot, the best dunk packages, the best everything, it's not really gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put you on to the best dunk package in a second, but go 83 for the standing dunk. Also, something you can do a lot on this build is scooper layups. A lot of y'all probably don't know how to do it. I recommend you learn how to do it. It doesn't really matter what your layup is. You could have a 25, you could have a 99. Scoopers are OP. If you're a 60 overall, they're OP. In fact, in my next video I'm dropping, you guys will see that because I'm gonna be playing on a 60 overall and the scooper layups just go crazy. They're almost unstoppable. So again, sub up if you guys want to see that. But how I finish off the build is I go with free throw because it's always nice to have a little bit of free throw. And I mean, I don't want to put it on post control. I might as well just get free throw, right? 31 post control is going to do nothing for me. So this is the best center build in the entire game, the best big man build. Again, it's a power forward. You can nitpick if you want. You can even make this a center, as I said earlier, but this is the best big man build for all modes. Again, subscribe if you guys haven't, if you guys skip to this part, because I know people are going to do that. I put in the work so that you guys don't have to. If you guys need a big man build, I'm telling you, just copy this down and it'll do wonders for you. And if you do make this build, let me know in the comments how it does for you. But I also want to show you the animations in a second. But real quick, everyone always wonders what shades you're going to get on your build. What is the build going to be called? We get Pistons, Celtics, and Raptors, Dave the Butcher, Al Horford, and Scotty Barnes. So not the best shades, but hey, the build is crazy. And it says we have built a two-way spot up glass cleaner. I feel like that's kind of a crazy name. It's not just a normal, you know, stretch big or glass. It's got it all. It's got it all in the name. Okay, so I'm now on my center build, and unlike a lot of the other build videos you guys probably watch, I'm actually going to show you the best animations, the best jump shots, the best dunk packages that you should be doing. Again, we got a 40 speed of ball so that we could put on normal dribble style. So make sure you put that on because this is game changing. Going from basic to normal dribble style, it really does a lot. It helps you move around better. If you want a midi fade, like I said, just trust me, put on normal dribble style. You'll see your left right movements when you have the ball. It's just going to be better with this on. Make sure you guys put on motion style Bam Adebayo, because this is going to be pretty good. Motion style matters a little bit. Now, I don't really touch a lot of my post stuff because I never really, you know, post took or nothing on this build, but I have hop jumper James Harden on. I don't really do that, but that's what I have on, and you guys can copy down everything you guys see. Let me just scroll around real quick. There's nothing special, but that's what I have. And for the jump shot, I'm putting you on to the holy grail. You don't even got to watch my jump shot video. Normally I recommend watch a jump shot video. Here it is. Make sure you subscribe because I'm putting you on to game. This is the best jump shot in the game. We have base Tracy McGrady, Sadiq base 70%, Oscar Robertson 30%, and of course you want to put this on the full speed. And matter of fact, real quick, also go to your controller settings and put your shot timing visual cue on push, because I know people will ask about it if I don't show it. Make sure your jump shot meter is also off because that gives you a boost to your shots. You will green more of your shots. And then the last thing we have to do is we got to go back in here and we have to go to the dunk style creator and my dunks. We have hangs, basic hangs off 2, and then for the 1 foot we have basic 2-handers off 1. Standing dunks we have on the rim pulls, we have both of them, and then athletic we have 2-hand under basket athletic. I don't like to put on a lot of dunks. You guys are probably wondering, why don't I buy Manu Ginobili or one of these, or you know what I'm saying? I don't like to put on all of them because some of them you'll get blocked. So I only like to put on like 1 from each so that I have on the safest dunks that won't get me blocked and I'll actually get buckets with. Y'all been going crazy with the support this year. Subscribe if you guys have it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.